Hey guys, it's your girl Pixie and I'm back with another video. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome to Pixie's World. If you guys are not new, welcome back. Today's video is basically going to be about getting insured. Please get insured, guys. Before we get into the video, guys, please like, please comment, please share, please subscribe, and please be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. All right, guys, it's nighttime. I had a long day. I'm ready for bed. But before that, I wanted to make this video for you guys. So today's video is inspired by today, actually. So, I basically went to go meet with a girl about life insurance. And I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of bullshitting her for a little while. And she just kept calling. Like, she just kept calling. And I'm not going to lie. Like, I was just ignoring her. Being as though she just kept calling. I'm like, all right, this maybe is a sign for you to just go ahead and get this damn insurance. Persistence, y'all, can be a hell of a motherfucker. But before I really get into that, I really want to tell y'all like a little quick story about my situation and why it's important to get insured and just have like your I's dotted and your T's crossed. So, guys, if you've been following my YouTube channel, you know I lost my mom almost 4 years ago. And basically, my mom passed away, and she did not leave a will for me and my brother. It's two of us. Thank God it's only two of us. And when you don't leave a will behind, depending on what the kind of assets that person got, it's not about splitting the cost and stuff like that, because usually two siblings is why wouldn't y'all split it in half? I mean, everybody's is different, but that can be one thing. When you have multiple kids and multiple, grandkids or whatever, people start fighting over what's that, what's this, what's that. But basically, my mom passed away and she didn't leave a will. And basically, my house that I'm in is my mother's house, and it's not going nowhere or nothing like that. But it's hard to be able to make the moves you want to make when your parents don't leave a will. And long story short, my situation is I have a brother. He don't really want to step him through he was supposed to do. And I'm trying to make moves, and I can't make the proper moves I want to make until I put this house in my name. But then when you got one person that's willing to do one thing and the other person that's not willing to step up, it make it harder for you to do the project, and you can't make the moves when there's technically no paperwork saying who could do what and who could do this and who could do that. So, I mean, that's just the shorter version of what's going on. And when my mom first passed away, y'all, I did not forgive my mom for putting me in this situation. It took me a long time to forgive her for that, because my grandma did all that stuff she was supposed to do and all that. And, fast forward, I only have one daughter, so I don't have to worry about, splitting costs with people and stuff like that, because when I pass away, everything is going to my child. But I'm saying all that to say, like, I would never want my daughter to have to go through what the fuck I had to go through with my mom, scrambling, trying to figure out who's going to pay for what, doing this, doing that, what's the money go. It's something that when people die, the people who's left behind are the ones who have to deal with the bullshit of that person's death. Whether it be clothes, they car, they this, cleaning the house out, they bills they didn't pay. Like, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. And I'm still going through this shit. And my mom has been going for 4 years almost. So, I went and I met with the lady, and, I'm setting myself up to get life insurance for myself and for my daughter. And, when I met with the lady, I was on some, I don't know if I can afford this, but I just was like, I'm going to leave it up to God. I'm going to go on ahead because you've just been calling me, and it's just a sign to just go on ahead and go for it. So I'm, signing up for it. But I'm saying all that to say, guys, not even just when you die, just in general. When your house get messed up, it's good. And when you have insurance, they fix it up for you. If something happened to your car, if you don't have insurance, Once your car is total, that's it. When you have insurance, they'll give you a rental and then fix your car up for you. You know what I mean? When you have, phone insurance, you pay a deductible and you can get another phone. But when you don't have insurance on nothing, you got to pay out your pocket to pay for everything. And you don't have that money all the time. We don't have that money all the time. And specifically with the life insurance, guys, a lot of black people, and I'm not just saying black people, but this is very popular in the black community. We don't know nothing about that stuff. We don't know about insurance. Like, even when the lady was like pulling it up, she was basically like, it started like paying $1,000 a month. Everybody can't afford $1,000 a month. And her boss was basically telling her to try to pursue lawyers and doctors and stuff like that. I'm saying all that to say, they don't set it up. They look over us black community. Not even just black community. They look over us minority or us lower middle class people. They don't think we good enough for it. They don't think we can afford it. And like just that statement, that wasn't her mindset, because she's coming to the people who don't have it and the people who not rich. And I respect that about her, because she's given us black community and just lower community a chance to be able to save ourselves. And a lot of people, they overlook us. They skip past us. They don't want us to learn. They want to make the rich richer and the poor poorer. And it's time, y'all. Like, it's the technology and everything. It's time for us black people, us poor people, us minority people to start gaining knowledge and to save ourselves and to break generational curses that our parents did not know. Our parents didn't know. You know what I mean? You know how so many people, parents die and they scrambling, trying to figure out how they're going to pay for this money for a funeral and got to collect fundraisers and do this and that, or even with their car or even with their house that burned down and they don't got nowhere to go, or whatever the case may be. So I'm just saying all that to say, guys, it is very important to start getting yourself life insurance. Y'all don't want to leave y'all kids with y'all debt. Y'all don't want to leave y'all kids not knowing. And it's up to us as parents to get this knowledge so that we can pass it on to our kids. You know what I mean? They're not going to think, they out in a society with their friends running around. They not going to care about this kind of stuff. Like, I watched my grandmother do some of this stuff. I watched my grandmother be set up. I watched my grandma, and I learned a lot of stuff from my grandmother. She taught me how to be responsible and write things down, and not necessarily telling me. I just used to see her do it all the time. I used to watch my grandma with the notepad and the paper clip and with her grocery list and her bills she had her little seat at the kitchen where she used to pay all her little bills at. My grandma had an extra spare key for a car key. And two house keys. She gave my brother a house key, my mom a house key, me a house key. And I remember one time she locked her key in a car. She locked her keys in a car. But because she had another key, she took the key off the key ring and she had it in the house. My brother was able to drive to her house, get the key, and unlock her door. You know what I mean? She would have had to call a locksmith to basically pay all this extra money to get her car unlocked had she would have, not had an extra key. So it's not just about insurance. It's basically about having a backup plan, having an extra key, having an extra, you know what I mean? Like, just stuff like that when emergencies come up, because life is unpredictable and you don't know what's going to happen. And I'm telling y'all now, it's not fun. I went through this. I don't want my daughter to ever go through this crap, because it's not freaking fun. But yeah, guys, it's very important to get yourself insured and save y'all kids and break these generational curse. Like I said, the lady was told to go up to lawyers and doctors and stuff. They don't even want us to win. They don't think we got it. They don't think we good enough for it. We gotta break that mold, because even in today's time where stuff is more open and stuff, people's mindsets is still really, they can't say it and be as verbal about it as they used to be back in the day, because now it's like hate crimes and stuff out there. But just because they don't say it, that don't mean they don't think it. So guys, I just make sure y'all even if you're not getting on life insurance and you just putting the damn money in your bank account and you just saving it and whatever, just have a backup plan so that your kids could be set and you could be set. Because even when you get a life insurance policy, say your car broke down and you done accumulated $8,000, you can go take out $2,000 and still have $6,000 left and go get you a little hoopty or something until you can save some more money or whatever the case may be. It's just important to have a backup plan, to just be, even today, I fucked up my tire today, guys. And I've been saving money. I told myself, thank God I be saving money, because I used to be in a place where it was like, I wasn't saving no money at all. And I would have had to get on the bus and trap, whatever, dance, whatever, or hustle to get that little money back. And I used to be in that place where I didn't have even $60 to keep. So it's very important, guys. I'm clapping my hands and thank God to myself in my head, because I came a long way. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not where I'm supposed to be. I tell you that all the time, but I'm heading in the right direction. And I just want y'all to be headed in the right direction with me. And I was about to end the video and I just had to add my extra little 2 cents. So I'm going to just end the video here. Y'all already know what I'm going to say next. Please pray to God. Please protect y'all peace. And I will see y'all in the next video. Mwah.